I am the one.
The Kombat cast starts now.
All right, and welcome to another Kombat cast.
Woo!
I'm here. I'm Tyler Lansdowne.
Kombat cast.
Been a bit since we heard that.
Yo, chat, say hi to
I'm Tyler
YouTube.
Lansdowne, one of the community managers.
Harry, why you got time?
Studios.
Hi, I'm Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers
good, Derek.
here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback.
Good stuff.
lead at NetherRealm Studios.
So today we are going to talk about Omni-Man.
Why am I the
And some
goat?
Tremor as well. As
Yep.
Because I seen your ass in
Before we get to that, let's
using a Mr. Beast video.
go to a trailer of Omni-Man, which many of you have seen. Maybe some of you haven't.
Right.
Bro, we
So
seen the
let's
trailer,
take
bro.
a
We're
look
OG.
right now.
Boom.
They always showing us the trailer. Seen it already.
The realms are mine. Think, what good would your death accomplish?
Inspiring future generations to oppose you.
Okay. Boom, boom.
Fight.
Boom, boom. Hey, hey. Boom, 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 boom. Hey.
Highly doubt a blind swordsman can kill me.
Sento and I are more than meets the eye.
Damn, damn, damn. Whoop, whoop, damn, damn. Damn, 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 damn.
The cocky one. You're about to be humbled.
Ha! By a man in a cape? I do not think so.
Damn, damn. Hey. Nigga playing bowling. Hey. Weave. Hey. Good shield. Oh my, hey. Damn. GG's. Think, Mark, think!
Finish him.
Let's go on down to the train station.
Fatality. Omni-Man wins. Flawless victory.
God, I can't wait to play him tomorrow. Look at my main. Yeah. It's good, Lord. I can't wait to play Omni-Man tomorrow. All of this shit.
All right. Well, there we go.
I'm gonna be up at 11:59.
I am very excited about Omni-Man. I love the show.
Just to make sure, 'cause I don't know what time he actually drops.
And all the punching. I love all the punching.
He does all the
How you
punching.
doing,
Kind of
Lord?
seems like a bad guy,
Doesn't
Yeah.
seem great, right?
but good dad.
No.
Yes.
Good dad. Goodish dad.
Okay,
There you
Dad.
go.
So that was
He's an okay dad. He beat the shit out of
Omni-Man
Mark.
and Tremor
And Tremor.
later. So a couple things to talk about before we move on. We did have a patch just recently in the last couple of weeks where we added move tagging, which
Yes.
people have been requesting.
Good
The
shit.
shrine now moves faster than it did.
Yeah, see, there's a shorter downtime in between the times that you can pull to get another shrine item.
Right. And also, anything quality
Stephanie,
of life related like that, please at Mortal Kombat.
I don't know the rest of their
all
names,
those
but they
things.
W
Try
mans.
to help improve the quality of life for our players. One thing I'd like to add is that in the upcoming patch, we will be
Just
having,
know they the goats on some shit.
2 out of 3
For Combat League.
Yes.
All right.
Wow.
Yes.
So you'll be able to get a couple more matches in on your lunch break.
Yep.
Not as long. So 2 out of 3 is definitely coming to Mortal Kombat 1
Yes.
for Combat League. What else? In the last patch, we had some character adjustments, things like that. Just a lot of quality of life things. And we'll be continuing to do that as we go forward.
As we will. Yes,
a lot
of course.
Cool stuff.
Speaking of that sort of thing and quality of life,
Yes.
let's talk about Invasion.
Oh, okay. We're doing that now?
Let's do it now.
Okay, terrific. So, of course, Season 2 overall is coming
Yep.
soon, right? We've got, that's for Kombat League, and that's for Invasions. For Invasions, we're introducing a new Mesa. Maybe we should just show that off real
Mesa.
quick?
Let's see.
Oh, they're gonna
all
show
three.
it. Nice.
Okay, let's check it out. And it's Bloody Glory.
Rampart. Oh, I know where this is. This is where we went to go get what's the name? It's like the top when you get to the dragon army and shit. I remember.
Okay, that's pretty.
So there's a
was
couple
it.
dead bodies. If you might not have noticed, there are a couple
Yeah,
dead bodies
it's
around
an
the
aesthetic
environment.
choice.
There's a new invading.
Thought they were gonna
force
rock
this
around
season,
and some
right?
shit.
And so, spoilers. It's Natara. Okay. Yeah. Blood. It's the season of the Blood Moon. And of course, these are just an example of some of the skins. These are the Combat League skins that
Okay.
you're going to be able to obtain.
Very
for season
emo.
2.
They're really
Ashra
cool.
shit
Yeah,
look
they're
like
very cool. And so
that
we
shit
have
look
bloody
horrifying.
vampire versions of characters. And so you'll be
It's crazy that they releasing
those
this shit
skins
during
and
winter
palettes
time,
through
like-
the new season of Invasions,
This is
along with the seasonal
fucking-
store, and then those ones that are exclusive.
better drop some
to
fucking
Combat League.
somebody in
Gotcha.
a snowman or some shit.
And with the new season, we're bringing back some of the other mesas, but there's new pathways. There's new opponents, there's new boss fights, there's new chests, new rewards, and so it's not the same experience that you had
So
in
they
season
basically
1.
updated
All
the
new
invasions.
clues.
All new clues for
of
clue
my favorite
chests.
parts.
Yes. There's a couple that are my favorite, but we'll see if people figure them out.
Yep.
But in addition to that, we have some quality of life
Those
updates
stuff.
and changes to
Put somebody in a
Invasion.
Christmas tree.
Talk about it.
Well, let me grab my notes if you don't mind.
They had another
All right.
season fatality.
So, one of the first things that we're doing is we're taking super armor off of all opponents that are not bosses. And so only bosses will have the super armor.
Thank you.
Elemental
Holy
armor
shit.
from like major bosses or from Talisman is now based on a number of hits. We've added a new progressive tower. So in season 1, we had kind of like a challenge tower in the Gateway Mesa. So we're removing that, and for season 2, we're adding what we call a progressive tower. It gets harder each time you beat it. And when I say harder, I mean it goes up levels. So it'll start at level 10 opponents.
I get it.
And then each time you beat it, it'll increase the level.
Yeah.
And so it's the only content in Invasions that you can actually fight above level 30. And so we're kind of excited to see how far people can get this progressive
And
power.
you can do it at different
I'm gonna get
times
the
in
highest or
your
some shit.
Run on
I'm gonna go for the
yeah,
highest.
yeah,
You said
absolutely.
Play
the fucking
10,
world
play 10
record.
people, come back
Highest
later.
progressive tower
yeah.
runner.
Or you can complete the golden path and then just start at level 30 if that's what you want to do,
Lots
right?
of ways to do it.
And
Good
there's
figure.
exclusive skins also attached to the progressive tower too. Critical hits now all deal 3 times more damage and
Holy shit.
have a more impactful debuff too, which makes it kind of like the critical hits more noticeable and engaging. We've toned down some modifiers like auras and storms. You only get talisman now from like chests. We're not just rewarding them from fights and things like that, and they're
They were
all
spamming
legendary.
talismans,
and so they're
I'm not
all
gonna lie.
very
My shit was
powerful
full.
talisman, and some very fun, goofy ones too.
There's a particular one that I'm using in my playthrough right now that's so awesome, and I can't wait for people to see
Yo,
it.
Janelle.
Right. And in addition to that,
Yeah, I'm taking a shout out
I don't know
screen.
if people have noticed, but we've added the ability to
Y'all are
run in
bad.
the Halloween patch, but making navigation just faster, making that feel better as well. We've lowered the chances of ambushes, so that's rarely going to happen for you, just so you're aware. We've added more variety of opponents to each mesa. In the first season, we kind of showcased like four or five different characters. Now in a mesa, we pretty much put all the different
Gotcha.
opponent types in there and things like that too.
If you're fighting the entire
The entire roster,
Got
right?
it.
And then let's see, secret fight requirements are more difficult, so good luck finding those. And when a season ends, this is just
Secret
kind of
fights?
addressing some questions that
We've
we've
seen
had.
some things on Twitter.
Yeah,
Wish they
and
used
so
to
when a
just pop
season
up.
ends, seasonal credits and crowns will reset, but coins do not. So when a new season begins,
Oh, so you
you'll
keep
still
your
have
coins.
the same amount of coins.
Okay, but
The other currencies do reset.
I was wondering about
Make sure
that.
you use them in the seasonal store.
Right, which brings me to my next point, which is the shrine. The Season 1 shrine items aren't going to go away. We're actually just going to be adding more items to it for Season 2. So the people that have a bank of coins, you can go to the shrine and you can just start getting all the Season 2 stuff that you want, that you're able to get once it begins.
So
I got
you're not missing out.
162,000
You
coins.
finish
I
the
better
shrine
get some
before-
good
Correct,
shit.
correct, correct.
A lot of people have
correct.
been asking that, so that's good knowledge. Good
Yeah,
things to
and there's
learn.
other little, changes here and there. We've toned down some of the modifiers, things like that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you, Derek.
of course.
I think should we get to Omni-Man?
Let's go. This is what people came for.
All Really
we're
what we
going to
came for.
walk through now how Omni-Man with the cameo of Tremor plays.
All right, let's go. So, Omni-Man is a very simple character to describe. He is a powerhouse brawler that has super speed. It's kind of interesting. We've had a lot of characters who are really fast. We've had a lot of characters that are super strong, and he kind of combines them in pretty neat, interesting ways. So let's check him out.
I
Go
can't
over
wait.
his normals first. They are pretty straightforward. He punches, and he punches really hard.
Okay.
All the punching. All the
Yeah.
punching.
He's
Throw in the
got-
haymakers.
That's exactly right. This is not a martial artist. He's not. There's not a lot of finesse here.
Right.
One of the first moves I'd like to show is his forward 4, which is like his pretty good.
Looks like a good
fancy
launcher.
mid. Slams you down. A lot of his moves are high, so this is kind of one you want to use when you want to go mid.
Blam.
Another
Is
really
that a
good-
string right there?
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah, at the end is just a 1+3 input.
You know I love them.
Right. Another really
that's a
good
command
mid
grab.
Close is
That's a
back
command
one.
grab,
And it has
okay.
2 options.
So that move's
Back
a command
one
grab.
pops them up, and back 1/2 is mid and is safer.
I really hope he's got some cool air combos, but we'll have to wait, I guess.
Well, I'm sure we'll see some. He also has some really interesting mix-ups to open up the opponent. Like, for example, his sweep is pretty unique because he drops down and does extra damage
Because he's that fast.
because he's super fast.
Is it safe
What a show
He
though?
also has forward 3 where he literally just stomps the ground and creates an earthquake.
So strong.
Well, that's kind of.
And then I think this is one of his coolest moves. He has an awesome long-range overhead where he zips across the screen super fast.
Holy
and he
fuck.
gets up close, he'll zip behind you
Oh.
and knock you down.
And that's just a button.
Yeah, it's just forward 2.
What?
Yeah.
Really good range.
That's all I'm gonna need. That's it.
Yeah, you can mix that up with the sweep.
Man, he just loves putting people's faces in the ground.
Yeah, he's a strong guy.
This guy
So let's
got
go
it.
over his special moves. Great.
Yeah.
One unique thing about Omni-Man is he actually has a lot of aerial mobility. All of his special moves can be done in the air. He has ground and air versions of all of them, which is pretty unique to MK. First one I'd like to show is the Mega Clap. Puts his hands together. It's not patty cake, it's the Mega Clap. Sends them very far. It's a great combo ender with Punisher, kind of mid-range footsie tool.
Could you almost use it like zoning too?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Keep them in.
That
keep
goes
them
full
out.
screen?
Doesn't-
That's
doesn't
more
full
like
screen.
mid
Not
screen.
full
No,
screen,
that's
but
not
the
full
EX version
screen.
goes even further and will destroy projectiles.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
destroys
He's just tearing up
projectiles.
the ground. Everything he does.
He also has this big charge move where he literally just like charges in with his chest. And we've all learned in the 90s in
guy's the
N64
goat.
wrestling,
Holy shit.
if you put your chest
Yes.
out, you're blocking moves. So he can just barge in. And the EX version has armor, so this is kind of his advancing.
Oh, that's
you
just
think
like
you're gonna
wake
do,
up
like a
shit.
projectile, you want to get in. Kind of similar like a Johnny Cage Shadow Kick.
That guy, yo, this
Another
nigga,
special move
yo,
he
you
has,
can't
and
zone
you'll see
him.
this, being able to close
You
the gap
cannot
is a
zone him.
reoccurring theme with Omni-Man.
Gotcha.
Because he
He
wants
has
to get in
this.
there and punch.
Exactly. Torpedo move. A superhero classic.
Fuck.
You can do this in the air and it actually goes downwards. It'll pop the opponent up.
No bar.
Another move, great.
No
for
bev.
Full screen. At any moment, you can see it's very
He's
very
doing that with no bev.
So this is interesting though, because if you do it on the ground, you're not following up.
correct. But if you do it in the air, you get
Oh,
to pop up.
very cool. I also really like how the blood from
There's
his
a
opponent
pop
gets
up.
onto his
Yes, no
onto his
amplifier.
costume.
It's
It's pretty awesome. Like I know that we get blood on everybody,
Sure.
but for some reason on him it just looks real cool.
It's just kind of iconic with
Yeah.
him, you know.
yes. So then let's go over his most interesting special move that I think really sets him apart. The Viltrumite stance. So it's down back 3, and he starts hovering in the air. And from here, he has 4 different moves, plus a bunch of mobility options. Let's start with the
okay,
mobility.
talk to me.
You can cancel it, but you can also warp forward
Holy
extremely
fuck.
quickly. And again, he can do this in the air like all of his special moves.
I did blink that he was on the other side of the
pretty
screen.
But we'll go over his moves.
I did
First,
blink
I
that
think
he was on the other side of the screen.
Grab.
That is
And this is
insane.
like his main combo starter.
Holy
We
shit.
go into it.
Boom, boom,
You
boom.
can go into it off of the low I talked about earlier.
Just dragging people in the dirt.
He also has this move where he zooms across super, super fast behind you. That's a great combo ender. It's a great
He
check.
just looks so fun, bro.
Throw something out when he's in the stance. You can quickly go into it. He also has.
Patch, I don't even see you on the
screen.
game.
He drops down.
Like,
So it tracks.
Exactly.
what are you talking about?
And then lastly, a big anti-air uppercut. And zooms across and then covers all the upward space. So it's kind of like the upwards version of the zip behind you.
I just love that spine break.
It's
That
so
shit
cool.
does
I like the
200.
animation. So then the question is, how am I supposed to go into this stance when you're doing projectiles, you're doing long-range normals and all that? And he's just vulnerable floating there, right?
Well, I don't think
Wrong.
he is.
No,
I don't think so.
yeah. Can you not hit him or some shit?
So in Viltrumite
Yeah,
stance, when he does it,
he has
he's
UI.
immune to all fireballs. They will literally just pass through him as long as he's in it. And that includes in the air.
Or cross splat.
That's some of the coolest stuff.
I think
I've
there's
ever
cross.
definitely
There's,
awesome.
pretty
not,
awesome.
there's not cross play, but there's cross.
The EX version
platform,
starts
I
up
think,
faster and also makes him immune
Yeah. Did you say harder?
to normal attacks as well. And then he can go in and punish them
That's so cool.
as they're recovering.
No,
So-
he's the fucking one. Holy sh!
Yes.
Fuck
And
it,
again,
Johnny
you can do that
Cage. I ain't gonna lie, Johnny.
The EX version is very
I'm
very
sorry,
quick.
gang. I'm maining this
Embarrassing,
nigga.
too.
It is
He's
very,
the one.
Very, very.
That's awesome. I love it.
And then lastly, for his mobility, he has a unique air dash. This actually has a
What
physical
just
hit
happened?
attached to it. It doesn't just pass through the opponent. So you can see he spins the opponent around for a free hit. And you can do 2 as long as you have meters, so you can do stuff like
Oh, it's just
to do
special.
some really cool flashy combos. So you can use that to get in, you can use it to get out, and it'll always have that physical hit. So again, to recap that, if you just do it for the first time, it doesn't take any meter. But if you want to do it twice, like in a combo like I showed,
Right.
it's going to take a bar. Similar to how Natara works.
Oh, okay.
Very
It's
cool.
like okay, yeah. I'm about to
So
say
I
it's like
think in general,
Natara.
Omni-Man's a pretty simple powerhouse character. That
He just
provides
said
great
agile.
mobility,
He just said agile as.
great offensive ability. and
fucking
I think the
Hawk,
Ultimate
bruh.
Stance is going to be super, super interesting. to
And
see.
people, yeah, people sometimes like of my level probably. When you hear stance, you get a little scared. But his stance is actually not it's not your
No.
typical like. It's not that hard to use, really.
Right, it is not really hard to use, and he was not meant to be. He is
Right.
meant to be like, just like you see on Invincible. He is just he's just tearing through people effortlessly. That's
Is this
exactly
not
what
OP?
he's done.
Hey man, we don't know yet.
Shows, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
We gotta give niggas a week to figure out like
cool.
what's
I love
broken or what's
yeah.
not.
I think he's going to be really, really cool. So would you guys like to see Tremor?
I think we would.
You know what? Let's just save it for another day, Raven.
Just save
Just
it?
save it for another day.
Yeah,
Yes.
we don't have time to
Alright,
save for
I'm
another
swayed.
day.
Okay, okay, all right.
So Tremor's one of the most interesting cameos in the game, and I can't wait to see our players use him because he has more moves than any of the original roster cameos.
Okay.
Let's see how it works.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
So we all know Tremor debuted in Mortal Kombat Special Forces, but he really made his big playable debut in MKX.
Correct,
Where he
correct.
had 3 variations.
Yes.
And that's something our design team wanted to bring back. You can actually go Aftershock, Metallic, and Crystalline, and he has a different set of moves in each stance. So I'll show how it works. He starts with Aftershock. You can even see in his life bar, and he's like the brown, rocky, kind of traditional looking clobbering time Tremor.
Right.
So he has 3 moves when he's in Aftershock. He has his Rock Punch. It's exactly what you'd expect. He just kind
Lunge
of
and
comes
punch.
in,
Yep.
it's safe on block, it knocks you away.
So can you change this shit
Use
in
it
game
to
or some
hit
shit?
things. He also has Up Punch, which is a pop-up starter.
Which I'm
Or you
pretty
pick the
sure he also
variation
had
and
in
then,
In
MKX. Yes.
And then lastly, he has his Ground Pound, where he comes in, he does a low, and then pieces out. So if you have a really good overhead, for example, maybe you have a mid-screen overhead that's almost instant. You can also have a mid-screen low that's almost instant.
That's so good.
Which is pretty awesome.
And that's just a knockdown.
Exactly, right.
And so you would say Aftershock, he's sort of the attacker.
Yeah,
The
I would say
offensive one?
it's offensive, it's pretty basic, it's the most kind of standard Tremor.
Right.
Kind of the one, like, base, which is why it's the default one.
Right.
So then, at any time,
Why did you
hit
say
R1,
Jax?
and he'll come out, and he'll cycle to the next one.
Jax
which
the
is metallic.
Earthbender.
Now he has
Yeah.
an entirely new set of moves, and they're all lava-based. He has his Lava Burst, which
Oh,
is like
shit.
this range, safe, kind of, there's no reason not to use it. He has
Basically just like a
an
fireball.
Anti-air Lava Burst. And then this is really, really cool. He has this bowling ball.
Bowling ball.
And if you hold it, it becomes an overhead.
Okay.
So he's got kind of mid-range
You gotta
attacks,
mix up
plus a
projectile.
50-50 from full screen that you can mix up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Again,
so then,
straight out of MKX. It's so cool.
right, and so then that gives you also
Then imagine-
zoning abilities.
Wait,
or
is there an animation
projectile
with
if
that?
you have a
Fuck, there's an
character that is lacking
animation.
that,
Exactly.
which is awesome.
I was
Or if
going.
you have
I was
really
thinking
good
of some
projectiles,
cool
you
shit to
can
do.
double
I ain't
down.
gonna
stuff,
lie.
you can go that way.
Right.
If there was an
And
animation,
maybe you have like really great anti-air, and this can be a low that is going to make them want to jump. You know, you could put out Li Mei's lantern and then be doing this. It's just all kind. I think the creative freedom in the cameo system is the coolest part of the game, right?
Can't agree more.
Yep.
And then lastly, one more stance,
Okay.
Crystalline.
People have been looking forward to this.
Yeah, Ed kind of teased it, and I think a lot of people guessed some of the stuff he could do.
Yeah, totally.
So in Crystalline, he has 2 attacks. He has Crystalline
I've
Burst,
seen he has some
which
type
is
of
like
shield or some
projectiles.
shit.
And then the big one, and a lot of people were like, "There's no way they're gonna do that." We did. Crystalline Armor.
crystal armor.
So once he has Crystalline Armor, it's doomsday for the opponent.
Oh.
Oops, I was too slow. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. So he's gonna summon the armor. And he will just absorb attacks like an absolute badass.
Oh shit!
Right.
And so the way this works,
So is that better than
cycling is
Sub-Zero
once you
shit?
use summon, like I said, it'll go through. And it goes in a particular order. And if you hold down in R1, it goes the opposite order. So you could go
Gotcha.
from Crystalline to Aftershock instead of and skip Metallic in between, if that makes sense. It's like
Yeah.
you're cycling.
Yeah.
So there is definitely a skill cap
Yes.
on like people who can go back and forth and know what
Exactly.
you're doing. So like yes, they have a lot of moves, but yes, you have to be cycling.
yeah.
Exactly.
You have to manage
always
that.
Are gonna, right. You're going to have to manage the order
Yeah,
that you're in,
just-
because you cannot go straight
People
from
gotta have a
Aftershock
brain to use Tremor.
to...
He's not getting
Oh,
used.
sorry, you can't go from Metallic
I mean, I'm
to
using it, but-
Aftershock unless you go down, like you cycle
Right,
back,
right.
if that makes sense. I just confused myself. But it'll make sense because there's only 3.
Right.
So
Right.
it's rather you want to go...
You're just
which order.
cycling in a circle.
And
Bro.
then
I
there's
get
a
it.
really,
bro.
really, really
It's
cool
like a
twist, I
vortex.
think really sets him apart.
You don't have the game
When
to
you
know.
call him out, it's an ambush move, and you can transition into any of these attacks. So let me show you. Right now I'm in Crystalline. If I go to Aftershock and then immediately enter a back in R1, he will immediately, while still on screen, go into the ground pound. Like so.
Oh. Interesting.
Or next in the cycle is Metallic. So let's say I wanted to do the bowling ball. I can do that.
Oh,
I can do instant
if you
Crystalline.
EX it, it'll instantly
Interesting.
switch.
Very cool.
So that means all of his moves can also be ambush moves if you commit to bringing him out, swapping, and then immediately doing the move. Now that's going to be somewhat risky. They can get you out of it. You're going to have to be where you are in the cycle and all that. So there's a lot of risk and a lot of thought that's going to go into it, but it's extremely powerful.
Oh yeah, Takeda not coming till next year.
And I think
shit,
it's one of the cooler mechanics in the game for cameos.
Excellent.
Very cool.
So that's that, huh?
I think we have one more thing to show.
Oh.
Okay.
His Fatal Blow, and the Fatal Blow attack that he goes into is pretty neat because again it uses his speed. You can see here.
We seen his fatal blow already, did we?
Nope.
Yeah. Why the heck like we just haven't seen this shit? His hands got bloody as shit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
pretty
cool.
good.
So early access for Omni-Man is on the 9th.
That's right.
And
That's
then Tremor will be
tomorrow.
out later this month.
Yep.
And in addition to that, too, we will be having free trial towers as well. So you'll be able to try Omni-Man for free if you do not have early access for it.
Yep. And that'll be.
Ooh, at least so that's cool. Everybody can play him. That's great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for
Even
it.
if you don't buy
should
him,
be
you can
waiting
still
for
play
it.
him.
Is it?
That's it. That's it. Birthday shout out.
Your favorite part. It's your
The
favorite
real
part.
reason everyone's here.
100%. Happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday, or happy 20th birthday to Gary Hansel's daughter.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Happy birthday to Andrew Stein, Jordan Hedges, Natalie Asport, Cato Moritz. Did I do that right?
You did.
Close enough? Okay, cool. Aaron Sutherland, Danny. This one I'm not going to even get close.
You just say Danny.
Danny. We'll go with Danny. Ed Fettermeyer, DQ, Mark Chang, and of course, Stephanie Brownback.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
all. Happy birthday.
Mine's coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
You might not get a shout out since you don't like him.
Happy birthday,
fair.
Magenta.
I feel like I've really gotten into
Stop
it in the last
looking
few
at me fucking
Maybe
free.
years. So
Happy
that's birthday
55th
shout-outs.
birthday,
Before we
Magenta.
do sign off for the day.
Where's the
we,
one-on-one
as we have in the
gameplay?
past, have QA
Happy
put together a fight.
283rd
Show
birthday,
Omni-Man
Magenta.
And Tremor and all their
He
glory.
is old, you know.
And we can't do a belt battle because
Nia, like,
Tyler jammed his thumb.
when I catch you, Nia. Nia, when I catch
Tyler, I
you, Nia.
understand you're playing a lot of Combat League and you're doing pretty good.
I've been playing a lot of Combat League. I just hit Demigod 2 days ago. I'm playing Havoc. Havoc's my main. There's an announcement. Havoc is my
A
main.
huge announcement. Everyone was waiting.
Huge announcement. Havoc's my main.
W Havoc,
I've been
man.
running Havoc and Sub-Zero, and I hit Demigod, which I think is the high. I think I might have gotten to it once in 11, but this is
Leave
it's
Nia
now
alone.
getting very hard. And this is probably
Yes.
where my trail ends when it comes to how far I can go.
Don't say that. You never know.
You're
I
right.
bet you could hit Elder.
But I really enjoyed it. So
No, you know, you
so
suck.
before we go, let us show
You fell off as a mod.
fight between the QA fight.
A fight with players far better than me at Omni-Man.
Hold on, they showing real Omni-Man gameplay.
Absolute power has corrupted you. Power doesn't corrupt, it enables.
Talk to him. I would, no, they got it low, bro. They turn this shit up.
Just his face.
It's very good.
I don't want them to be loud as shit, though.
I also love. I've always liked the hair, the white hair on the side, because that's what's happening to me.
Oh,
Right.
same here.
So yeah, I'm fine with it.
Damn, I didn't even
right
see him
there.
use a bar.
Omni-Man tried to call out Tremor, and Scorpion actually stuffed it. So Tremor is very, very powerful,
Oh, he dropped
but it's
it.
not just free calling in.
Hey. Ooh.
I think as the game goes
Oh,
on,
that was
you'll
kind of.
see the best
Hold on, that was kind of tough.
preemptively
Oh yeah, you can't even do nothing about that.
cameos and all that.
I think you just have the dead weight out that
Yeah, that was
stance.
awesome. It's definitely his coolest move.
That's crazy.
It's so flashy. It's awesome.
I really love how
He's
designed,
dead.
animators and all that. So
Yeah.
effortless power he has.
Yeah.
It's
I will grind this
There's not. He's not like. It's like he's not even putting a lot. He's just
right.
Just doing
Yeah,
it.
Stances up.
it's very well done.
Damn,
Lava burst.
that Loki goes kind of far.
Lava burst.
Okay, so that move isn't good for combos. Shit drops. Hey, slam dunk on a nigga.
Big rock.
Should be called getting dunked
Good
on.
grab.
Oh, you get anti-air. Didn't really get a lot from it.
Just doing some spear
Good
pokes,
grab.
really.
Scorpion and his spear poke.
Ooh, that was
block.
almost good. Damn. Boom.
Oh, good
In the air.
combo.
Hey.
The
Hey.
air combo.
Damn.
Like hitting that air dash and seeing him spin around is very fun.
That's getting it. Jesus. He's gonna be hurt. He's not dead though. Not dead though.
God, Omni-Man's neck.
He's
Really
fine.
unfortunate. Yeah, he's very, very strong.
Whoa.
cape's on fire.
Fight.
He gonna be annoying to play against. Yes, like you're dead fighting UI Goku and fighters.
Nice
Oh.
time.
Guy's the
Yeah, this is
goat.
gonna hurt pretty bad.
Take him up to the air.
Boom. Throw him in there. Hey, hey, hey.
I think it's really fun.
I'm doing the back break anytime I can. That back break move.
Chunks at it. I think
Yeah.
I'm going to Invasion's first day. I'm getting this thing maxed out. I
He's
want
also got
every
some really
brutality.
cool fatalities.
I want every
They
brutality.
are again just very, very.
What the hell
simple.
just happened on my
Was that a
screen?
combo breaker? It was a giant rock.
Yes, it was. That was Tremor riding a giant rock. It is great. The first time I saw it, like, oh my god.
That's awesome.
Talk to that boy, Omni.
To be fair, if you were doing
He's
a
dead.
combo, it would break you. Your concentration
Yep.
and everything. It's just a man surfing a rock drop down.
looks like that's gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't see Scorpion.
Think Mark. Hey, 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 hey.
This is so symbolic.
Finish him.
Pre-train. Yeah, Jesus.
This really is the perfect fatality.
Fantastic. And it's the drop at the end. Nice.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, what's gonna be his other
Super cool.
fatality?
Thank you to the team in QA for putting that together. Always awesome fights.
What's
Way
gonna
better
be his
than I
other
did.
fatality?
Me too.
A fun anecdote is that Robert Kirkman's actually a huge MK fan,
Yeah.
to the point where when we were talking about that fatality, he was the one that remembered the MK3 subway stage and the Boon Tobias sign and all that. Like,
Oh, really?
That's
yeah,
awesome.
like he was all in on MK.
Thank
so
you for
cool.
being.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Thank you everybody for joining
You're
us.
right, it
We're
is, I
super
think.
excited for Omni-Man.
Good job.
And check out the new season of
It's the
Invincible.
eye-popping one.
Like if you haven't watched the previous season,
Yep.
the new season.
Is the
check
new
it out.
episode out for Invincible yet?
Fantastic show. So thank you all so much for joining us. We hope you enjoy Omni-Man and then later down the line Tremor. We will see you next time.
Thank you.
Later. W characters. Appreciate if y'all watching. Make sure y'all sub. Make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Comment your thoughts down below. Later.
Why she keep on tugging on my pants? So let go, bitch. Me and Brody, we gon' get them bands. Yeah, let's go, bitch. High your ass in college and still stupid, you don't know shit. 4 up in my soda, feel like Trudeau, that's like 4 fifths. Every time I creep up in your city, I'm a different dude. Pushing P, we got plenty bitches, got plenty hoes, got different moods. Pack 'em up, we got body bags, no Prada bags, no Jimmy Choo. Like a school day, you gon' drop 'em off, gon' leave 'em there, won't see 'em soon.